NBA 2K24 fans will be very happy or very sad after today's news. Duke Dennis basically just confirmed that adrenaline bars are returning to NBA 2K24. Now I need everyone's opinion. Comment down below, what do you guys think about adrenaline bars returning to 2K24? And this is what Duke had to say about NBA 2K24.
I was telling Mike Wayne, you know what I'm saying, what was good, what was bad, what I seen, what I didn't, you know what I'm saying, what I didn't really like, what was fire. They got some new fire in there. They got the same old in there too now. You can't tell if the game is fire or not from playing one quick game match. I don't know if the game is not because it's a 2-month early demo.
Now, after hearing that clip, Duke Dennis basically just confirmed that adrenaline bars are returning to the game, but 2K24 does have some new fire features as well. And I know a lot of people are asking Duke if the game is fire or whatnot, but he literally just said that he only played one quick match game, and you can't really judge a game based on that. Back in 2019, I went to Community Day myself for NBA 2K20, and I couldn't tell if the game was good or not just based off one quick match game. Cenat also has some things to say about NBA 2K24.
Oh yeah, chat, if I didn't know, I played 2K24, bro. Well, what they made me play on 2K24 was, bro, it felt like a regular game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's the same thing. And guess what? I'm going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? 2K come out the same thing over and over again. And guess what I'm doing? I'm gonna buy it. They ain't let me play my part though.
Now this is a little interesting. Cenat just said that NBA 2K23 is just a regular game and it's like the same as the previous years. Now, I don't know how much weight that holds because, you know, Kai doesn't play the game year round. And that's no diss towards Kai. I think he played 2K in the past, but listen, he don't have to play 2K. He made it out the community, okay? I just think Duke Dennis's opinion holds way more weight. I found Duke Dennis in 2K17, so, you know, he's experienced what the good 2Ks look like. NBA 2K also said that there is a whole new dribbling system in NBA 2K24. Now, does that mean more adrenaline bars, less adrenaline bars, or could that possibly mean new dribble moves or the way the game feels is completely different? Like I said, let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about adrenaline bars in NBA 2K24. Do they need to stay? Or does it need to be removed? Steezo tweeted, take adrenaline boost out the game for 2K24. It was implemented to limit dribblers, but all it did was force a majority of players to have the same stop and go rim run playstyle to compensate, killing the creativity and game styles for guards and making the game more slow paced, redundant, and boring. In my opinion, I couldn't agree more. I feel like in NBA 2K23, they were trying to go for a realistic game. And adding adrenaline boost to the game is the furthest thing from realism. I've been saying this for a long time, and I do believe there is a cause and effect for everything. People complain about rim running all the time, and I do believe adrenaline plays a huge factor in that. I feel like when the average player has one adrenaline bar left, most likely 9 times out of 10, they are going to go dunk it because it is a bailout. If you have one adrenaline bar left, you're not going to try to get open for 3 because it's not a guaranteed open shot. That's just my opinion. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about that. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, there's a lot of people that disagree and they think adrenaline bars are actually very useful. Black Cobra tweeted, to my point yesterday, adrenaline isn't really an issue if you move with purpose. Now, the average person doesn't know all the in and outs and how to dribble without using adrenaline like me. I know how to exploit it without using it, but the average person doesn't know how to do it, so it's kind of rough. Swante tweeted, same people advocating for adrenaline are actually the real ball hogs and are selfish players. It's hilarious they're not team players. Yeah, I just feel like 2K was trying to go down the route to limit offense and to nerf offense, when in reality, left righting will always be a thing as long as speed boosting is in the game. So in reality, they need to just focus on buffing defense. That is the biggest issue right now in NBA 2K23, and hopefully in NBA 2K24 we get better defensive animations. I think everyone can agree with that. Who doesn't want better defense in NBA 2K? Nadex tweeted, IDK why people complaining about adrenaline when this is the easiest 2K to get to the basket and shoot LMAO. Like I said, there's a cause and effect for everything. There's a reason why people rim run a lot. Steven from the dot tweeted, 2K players hate adrenaline boost. It's funny to me. Can't spam like crazy, so it's a bad feature. LOL. Could never play online with these players. Adrenaline bars have done nothing in NBA 2K23. The same 6'1" cheesers in the stage are still exploiting it. It's still OP. All it's doing is causing people to cheese more. Like I said, if you have better defensive animations, it is getting clamped up. Focus on improving defense and not nerfing offense. And I think we can all agree, if we're going to nerf offense, if we're going to nerf dribbling, Why aren't post scores nerfed? They have been overpowered since NBA 2K17 and no one talks about it. It is the most overpowered build in the game. Lily tweeted on adrenaline boost coming back for NBA 2K24. Yes, NBA players can dribble for a very long time with training, conditioning, but yes, extra effort dribbling moves back to back will still give even LeBron heavy breathing in a single possession. That's what adrenaline boost replicate. No disrespect, I just couldn't disagree more. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about that. A lot of people think realism caused a skill gap. It doesn't. It does not at all. You can still have arcade-ish gameplay and have a skill gap. Look at NBA 2K16. The speed boost were so quick in that game. You could left right in NBA 2K16, but guess what? There was defense. It was the most balanced 2K of all time. You could clamp up anyone. There was defensive animations that would stop people from left righting. That's not the case in NBA 2K23. Now let's break down stamina and let's break down adrenaline in NBA 2K. If I'm an NBA player and I'd use my 3 adrenaline boost, but I still have max stamina, how can I not dribble still? How is that possible? I should be able to dribble, correct? I have all the stamina I need. Let's see what Double H had to say about adrenaline boost.
So the reasons that adrenaline bars were added to the game were left righting isn't realistic and people wanted people to play more realistic, number 1. And number 2, they wanted people to stop left righting. And number 3, they wanted, to tone down people ball hogging and dribbling out the shot clock. Now, in my opinion, it actually didn't do any of these things. It did not stop unrealistic gameplay nor promote realistic gameplay. If anything, adrenaline hurts the game more than it actually keeps people from exploiting the game. It actually even promotes less realistic gameplay. If any moment, if anyone is down to 1 adrenaline bar, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna stop and go and try to rim run, which eventually leads to people having repetitive gameplay where that's all they're doing is spamming that stop and go move and literally just spamming the limitless takeoff and the quick drops. And yes, a game to 21 where you are jumping from the free throw line 11 times is just not realistic at all. If you have an 85 three-pointer and 9 times out of the 10 you are driving to the basket, that is just not realistic. There is a clear problem. And there's nothing wrong with attacking the basket, but if your player has all these attributes, like I said, 85 plus 3, and that's what you're doing is attacking the rim 9 out of 10 times because you're limited on your dribble moves, then yes, that's not a good thing.
Just like how I said, Double H said the same exact thing. When there's down to 1 adrenaline bar, most people are not looking for the 3. They're not gonna 3 hunt, because if they try to get open for 3 and they don't have any more adrenaline bars, they're out of luck. But if you try to go the easy route out and you try to dunk it, with lack of paint defense, you're most likely gonna get a bailout.
High school player, even middle school player, is not on their hands and knees after 3 dribble moves. So why is it like that in the video game? These limitations just encourage players to be less creative with their moves, encourage players to not even want to practice advanced dribble moves, and encourage players to mostly move vertically, forcing them to rim run. And then number 2, it did not stop left righting. So the players that were good at the game that left righted before can still left right and get their 3. You see it in 2K3v3 games all the time. And then the average or below average players that used to left right literally just spam that stop and go move until they're open or until they have a wide open limitless takeoff dunk. And number 3, it did not stop ball hogs. So anyone complaining about people dribbling out the shot clock for 24 seconds, let's be honest, people are, if you go into the rec with randoms, right, people are still gonna ball hog. All it is just their possession is gonna last a little less longer and they're just gonna take a bad shot. I know all rec randoms know that's true. And not only that, if you do have teammates, just pick teammates that aren't gonna dribble out the shot clock. But if you don't have teammates, it's literally the same thing that's happening. They're still ball hogging. So it didn't fix any of these issues that we thought it was gonna fix. And it also limited all of the 2K fans that love the dribbling systems in the old 2Ks that was advanced and unrealistic but fun. So why don't we go back to that unique, unrealistic, creative dribbling to separate people from their play styles when it comes to dribbling? And at the end of the day, those were the 2Ks that was everyone's favorite 2Ks, where you had that kind of dribbling system. So why not go back to that? I don't know. That's just my opinion, my thoughts on adrenaline bars. I do not think they should be in 2K24, but let me know your thoughts. Obviously, people have different opinions. People disagree. And that's, that's that. But I feel like most of the community does not want this in the game, whether they are a dribbler or not.
Facts, it's not realistic. Adrenaline bars are not realistic. Like Double H just said, adrenaline does not cause people to want to combo up. All it does is just teach them how to just run. Just run. That's all 2K23 is running with the ball and stopping and going and stopping and going. But at the end of the day, I just want NBA 2K24 to be fun. I want all the content creators to be eaten. I want all the players to have fun as well. So down below in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about Adrenaline Boost coming back to NBA 2K24. Is it good or is it bad? Let me know. Make sure to watch this video as well. 7'5" players may be returning to NBA 2K24. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.